full bars. I have full bars, so this is her. Oh, yes. No, yeah, no, this is totally her. Oh, see, like, I was safe, but I'm not. Like, she's not a good killer. Her ping is bad. Like, her ping is rising again. I have no problem dying or losing in a video game. It happens sometimes, but it's no fun playing against laggy killers like this.
Well, howdy there, campers. My name is Jake, and welcome back to our little Dreamscape campfire. Now, the footage you just saw was from a clip show style video I'm doing on the horrors of playing low-ranked solo queue Survivor. And as you saw, I encountered a laggy killer, or a killer with bad ping. Now, normally this would be a, oh, no big deal kind of thing, but here's the thing. The ping was green in lobby, yet when I got into the game, the ping was red. Meaning that either the killer switched to a different network to give them an unfair advantage in a competitive game by exploiting the flaws in the game design, namely that the game does not have dedicated servers yet, or it's just their internet connection, lol. Now, I'm not 100% sure which one of those two it was. I'm pretty sure it was the former, but it could be the latter, you know, maybe their internet just sucks. But none of that is important for today's video. Today's video will be on why you should get better ping, and more importantly, how. And I can tell you right now, I've got a very simple and easy and relatively inexpensive solution that worked for me. Why you should bother getting a better internet. If you don't care why you should and you just want better internet, then skip to this timestamp right here. They gone? Good. So, my little lagsters, let's have a little chat with Daddy. I'm going to spare you my sob story and violins and conspiracy theories, and just skip right to the point of why you should actually care, or why you should actually get better internets. I'm pretty sure in your mind you're thinking, I mean, well, why would I? I mean, I have a distinct advantage playing killer. Why should I lose this advantage? What is my incentive to get rid of my unfair advantage in order to satiate salty Survivor mains? And the answer is twofold. Let's start with the point that you probably care least about. It's bannable. You see, intentionally having high ping gives you an unfair competitive advantage because of a design flaw. Basically, high ping is exploiting the game, right? Especially as killer. Now, Survivor, not so much, because the only one suffering is you. But as killer, you're making up to 4 of the people suffer for just because you have bad internet, and maybe because you got looped too many times and decided to play on low internet as killer. Because it's technically an exploit, that means that it's reportable and bannable. And that brings to the other reason. Salty survivors who die to laggy killers, especially when they join a lot with green ping and all of a sudden, whoops, the killer's lagging like heck. Even if it is really just your internet connection, most people, especially if they're salty because you know they just lost a video game, they won't see it that way. Now, while one report and one accusation won't get you banned, tons of them will. And as a killer, you will make tons of people salty, even while playing completely fair. I mean, take a look at my profile, for example. Seriously, just Steam search for Dreamscape Jake, and just read my comment section. Now, I've got Fios internet, right? They don't have problems with lag. I just beat them fair and square, and they're still salty because they've died in a video game. Now, imagine if I had bad internet. Imagine if I was the laggiest killer in existence. They might think I'm lag switching. If they think I'm lag switching, they're going to report me for it. And again, one report's not going to be enough to get you banned, but multiple reports for the same thing will get you banned fast. And if you generally have bad internet, this should be enough incentive for you to upgrade. Which brings us to how you can upgrade. And I promise you, I've got a very good reason. So, a little bit of backstory time. I wasn't always in the area with fiber optic cables. I couldn't get Fios. Fios couldn't reach me, right? I was stuck with the cable company, and we all know how cable companies are, right? Their customer service is shit, and their products are even more shit. So what I did was I tried to nullify my contract early, and I went down to my local Walmart and bought a phone, a real cheap $30 phone, and I bought the Walmart Straight Talk plan for about $50, which is 1 month of prepaid unlimited 4G data. And the phone was $30. I didn't buy the phone for the phone, I bought the phone for the internet. So what you can do is you can make your phone into a hotspot. Now, you don't have to go down to Walmart and buy Straight Talk to do this. If you have literally any phone, you can download an app for it. You don't even need to buy a hotspot. Just literally download there are apps on your phone. You can download apps from the App Store and from Google Play, both. I've used both. I've had both an iPhone and Android phones. It works on them. It even works on $30 Walmart phones. Use a gosh darn hotspot. Sure, it's not fiber optic or Fios good, but it's certainly better than what I got at the cable company. Now I recommend Smart Talk because not only is it what I personally use, but also because it's a rider network, and a pretty good one too. A rider network means that it piggybacks signal off literally any satellite in the area, right? So as long as there's satellites in your area, as long as you have signal, as long as any phone company has signal, you have signal. Sure, it costs a little extra, but believe me, I've been in places. I go hiking occasionally. I've been up in the mountain and I still get signal there, right? And my buddies, they don't have signal because they all have, Verizon and AT&T, except for that one smug fucker with Sprint, who's like, lol, look at all the coverage I get. And I'm like, boy, I get everyone's coverage, right? As long as there's satellite, I have signal, and as long as I have signal, I can use my hotspots. And as long as I can use my hotspot, I can play video games. Now, I'm not going to pretend I made this video just because I'm a good person. I generally want to help you out. Really, I just want to stop dealing with laggy killers. And luckily, when dedicated servers come up, I will come around in summer. I won't have to worry about laggy killers again, right? However, laggy killers will still have to worry about dedicated servers. At this point, you'll be at a disadvantage, and you may want to upgrade, just get a Smart Talk phone, or Cricket, or literally any other rider network, or heck, use the phone you have. As long as there's signals in your area, then you should be good. However, if you live out in the boonies, like corn country, Ohio, and you can't get good signal and can't get good Wi-Fi, then maybe it's time to stop playing online multiplayer games. I mean, there's tons of single-player games you can download, right? Given enough time and internet speed, right? Play some of those. Go play Civilization, or don't. Again, I'm not gonna pretend like I can make you do anything. But I'm saying that if you genuinely want to improve your internet, this is how you do it. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Would you kindly consider subscribing to Dreamscape Campfire? We could use the subs to spread the message and spread the love. Or spread the salt or whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and feel free to come back to our campfire at any time. This is Dreamscape Jake, signing out.